last question to the district attorney candidates. Do you believe there is currently enough cooperation between the district attorney's office and the local law enforcement agencies in Caldwell County?
I believe we have a good working relationship with all the law enforcement agencies. Those agencies suffer from the same problems that our office does with budgetary restraints. There's high turnover in all of those departments. That makes it difficult to deal with those agencies. We've got a new police chief. We've had 3 since I've been in office. Those are problems that we just have to deal with. But I believe we do have a good working relationship. It requires constant fine-tuning, constant communication to do it. Our system doesn't work unless all of the players in the system work together. That's what we have struggled to do and we continue to do in our office.
Mr. Hicks, same question. Do you believe there is currently enough cooperation between the district attorney's office and the local law enforcement agencies in Caldwell County?
I believe there is an effective cooperation between the district attorney's office and law enforcement agencies. I know that I've heard from law enforcement agencies regarding some of the frustrations the district attorney's office now. I would like to improve on those relationships and make sure that the local law enforcement agencies know and expect what the district attorney's office expects when they submit cases to the DA's office. In the first 3 months, if not sooner than that, we'd like to have a combined meeting with all the heads of law enforcement agencies on a weekly basis to go over the concerns that each law enforcement agency has, not only with the DA's office, but how we can improve relationships among the entire county-wide law enforcement agencies. I think we can do this, come together, work together, and make justice strong enough again that we call it county, and bring back strong law enforcement.
Next, for all the closing statements, Mr. Schneider.
Thank you, John. I want to thank the association for hosting us tonight. For the last 4 years, it's been my privilege and honor to serve as your district attorney, and I enjoyed every minute. We have worked hard in this office to reduce the backlog of cases that I inherited when I came to office. The day I walked into office, we were struggling with misdemeanor cases to get them filed before the statute of limitations ran out. We have reduced that backlog significantly. The year before I took office, there were 232 felony indictments returned by the grand jury. My first year in office, there were 370 some of them. Felony prosecutions are up 60% since we took office. Crime hasn't gone up that much overnight, but the prosecution in our office did. If we want to talk about tough prosecution, we are filing significantly more cases than the previous administration did. And we all know in the system that those 22 jury trials a year are a drop in the bucket compared to the other 350 felony cases that we filed a year. The system works and justice gets done because of plea bargains. We have pled more cases in my administration than the previous district attorney's office even filed. More cases are getting prosecuted. And that's the bottom line. It's not 20 jury trials. It's the 350 other cases that we have to deal with every year. I don't want to quote Mr. Hicks' figures that he's quoted tonight in the paper, but some of them are flat, wrong. He has published numbers about cases that ended up in hung jury, that were cases that defendants actually pled guilty while the jury was out deliberating. He has quoted cases that our office didn't even handle, special prosecutors reported. He has quoted cases that have been expunged, shouldn't even be listed. He has quoted misdemeanor cases that were sealed, were handled by a special prosecutor from another office that our office had nothing to do with. But I don't want to play the numbers here. We've taken positive steps in this office. We've initiated bond forfeiture programs for the first time in 15 years. We have lost some jury trials, sure. But I'm not going to not try a case just because I know I think I can. If I believe the crime is committed, we have evidence, we're going to try the case. We may lose it. This job is not about winning or losing. It's about justice. Thank you.
Again, thank you for this opportunity to speak to you. Now, again, I would like to ask you to vote in your endorsement of the Lockhart Police Association. We need change. and the auditor's office. I do not know, I mean, it comes from them. He's had 6 weeks now to call me out about whether or not I'm lying or anything about those numbers, and he has yet to do it. His numbers are correct. Regarding the bail bond program that he talked about, this is an issue that I brought up in January at the Maine Women's Democratic Club. And got back from Mr. Schneider that he did not institute this program until this spring, March or April, that he sent out letters. This 4th year of his administration, they've not collected 1 cent of any bail bond program. Within the first 6 months, I promised to implement a bail bond program in this county to start collecting on those bonds to provide a revenue stream for this county. We need change this November 7th to bring back a strong, effective DA's office, and I promise to do that. I appreciate your vote, and I appreciate your support. Thank you.